Warning, this video features a redhead drinking alcohol. Therefore, young children probably shouldn't watch based on what's going to be said. Naughty words. I'm going to be saying naughty words.
Welcome to another episode of Comic Book Storytime, where we take a single issue. This could be an origin story or just a random comic issue that I decided was particularly weird or funny, and we talk about it and retell the story. Today, we're going to talk about Batman 246, published in 1972. So grab your adult beverage and let's begin. The title of the comic is How Many Ways Can a Robin Die? The cover features a hanging Robin and Batman shouting, "Robin, oh no, not again!" How many times has Robin hanged himself that you can exclaim, "Oh no, not again"? And if Robin keeps killing himself, maybe it's time to have a heart-to-heart with yourself about if enslaving a child to fight your obsessive quest against crime is, really panning out for you. Wow. And according to the next page, apparently the answer to how many ways can a Robin die is a lot. This comic goes by chapters, with chapter 1 being How to Shaft a Robin. Too easy. The page reads, out on a patrol after a mission accomplished, that dread crime fighter of Gotham, the Batman, is confronted by a new alarming challenge. Batman sees the bat signal and notices it's not originating from the police headquarters where it should come from. He realizes it's coming from the opposite side of town. It must be a phony to lure him into a trap. Batman exclaims, "One thing's for sure, he wants me in the worst way." Moving on. He finally discovers its origins. It's coming from the tallest building in Gotham, where the aircraft warning beacons are. He wonders who is operating the powerful search beams as a bat signal. When he notices Robin, Batman begins to climb the ladder to the top, shouting at Robin, "Robin, what's this all about? Why'd you signal me?" Robin doesn't answer, and Batman begins to fear the worst. He's giving him the silent treatment. That's the worst? The silent treatment? What are you, Batman? 12? Or he's under the command of a hidden gun? Boy, I am glad those two were the worst options, because my mind could go a fuck ton darker. Then suddenly an arrow streaks past Batman, hitting Robin right in the chest. Batman cries out and Robin plummets from the tower. Quickly getting to the ground, Batman soon discovers that Robin was actually a dummy, and it was all a trick. Attached to the arrow is a note. Batman, how many ways can a Robin die? P.S. This is only the first. Tomorrow night at the 11th hour, you can witness the next. I mean, if he's just murdering dummies, I don't see any problem with that. I'm not racist or anything. I just feel like maybe mannequins don't deserve the same rights as us. Batman wonders if the killer's second victim could be the real Robin. Is it me, or is he treating that doll as if it were a real victim? Creepy. Batman is tormented by the possibility of the real Robin being next, and the masked manhunter allows nothing to stand in his way. And he crashes through a window. He then uses the phone in the house to dial an upstate number to check on Robin. Finally, a woman at the boarding house that Dick Grayson lodges at picks up the phone and informs Batman she hasn't seen Dick since last night. Batman begins to fear for Robin. Could Robin have been lured away, as I was? Might he even be heading here for a rendezvous with the killer? Batman then figures out where the next murder will take place by the striped arrow that was used to kill Robin, at the Striped Arrow Country Club, just outside of Gotham. See, I would have never put that together. World's greatest detective. Batman leaves a note for the occupants of the house he broke into. Regret window damage. Be assured you will receive payment in tomorrow's mail. The Batman. I wonder if he writes a check from the Batcave, or sends a money order, or just gives them cold, hard cash. Because let's all just forget about the Bat credit card. Chapter 2. How to Carve a Robin. Despite his deciphering of the coming night's coded rendezvous, the Batman knows no sleep. Not with the plaguing knowledge of Robin's disappearance gnawing at him. So far the game of murder has been sheer bluff, but until I can be sure where Dick is. One thing I am sure of, he isn't with the Teen Titans. I checked them out first. No, first you literally jump through a window to call where Robin is being room and boarded. Seriously rude, dude. Which leaves Hudson University. At the college as Bruce Wayne, Dick Grayson's guardian, he discovers Dick isn't to be found. Batman is baffled, as the 11th hour is coming and Robin is nowhere to be seen. He looked for him everywhere. His typical haunts, buddies, girlfriends, no one has seen him. Batman stakes out the Striped Arrow Country Club, and he sees a sign for a charity fundraising carnival occurring this night and believes that sign dispels any suspicions that one of the respected country club members might be the killer. The killer is more likely to be one of the entertainers brought in for this event. No, Batman, just throwing in some casual social class discrimination there, Batman. No, I completely understand. It's most likely the working class. We're just so dirty and murderous compared to you fucking billionaires. No, I get it. You want? No. Fuck you, Batman. That's classism. Their fundraiser begins, and their 11th hour opener starts. The magician without peer, Chandra the Magnificent, with his death-defying sword act. Batman watches on thinking, swords. Is that the next way Robin will die? Yeah, it had to be the entertainer, right, Batman? Dirty working class. Batman decides to keep an eye on the man because he's a prejudiced asshole, and the magician locks his assistant in a cabinet and begins to plunge the gleaming blades through his on-scene victim. And then the magician withdraws the lethal blades, and then with a flourish, the doors open, and a dead Robin falls out. The carnival falls into chaos, but Batman is intent on getting the killer, even though he's failed Robin again. Okay. He was right about it being the entertainer, but that doesn't mean that his prejudice was correct. That's all I'm saying. The killer is waiting and declares, "My hand, Batman, is faster than your eye," and he throws his swords. Batman retorts, "You don't trick my eye more than once, Chandra." What? Batman takes a sword and calls out, "And now let's see how fast your hand is." The killer retorts, "Seeing is more than believing, Batman. It's your life." Batman tells him to parry this, and he says, with ease, "Presto," and Batman's sword turns into flowers. Save those flowers for your grave. Wait. Why would Batman be saving those flowers for his own grave? If he's dead, he's not going to put them on his own grave. Is he saying that someone is going to pick them up from the murder scene and then put them on Batman's grave? Because I don't think that's very likely. The only thing I can think of is maybe he wants Batman to be gentle with the flowers because the murderer is going to take those flowers and then put them on Batman's grave, which is actually quite thoughtful. Batman calls out, "You bury me prematurely, pal." Perhaps, but now you see me, Batman. Now you don't. And just like that, the killer disappears. Only his disguise is left, and Batman wonders who he is. Batman concludes the magician wasn't seriously trying to kill him, and that would spoil his fun. He wants killing Robin to bug him. Going back to Robin, who very well could have been bleeding to death at this moment, if he had been the real Robin with a stab wound, Batman confirms it's another dummy, and there is another note. And somehow he figures out the next location through his own logic. Swordfish Pier at Cape Fear. How the hell does he keep coming up with these things? The killer left a pen. Pens have ink. Octopuses have ink. Octopuses have 8 legs. If a human were to have 8 legs, he would be in a freak show. Robin is at the freak show currently in town! After Batman discovers where Robin is being held next, he thinks, that twisted creep, he's got me playing his sick guessing game when I should be trying to prevent Robin's death. Isn't playing his sick guessing game how you're going to keep Robin from dying? Chapter 3, How to Bury a Robin. Deep. On the 3rd night, Batman is at the pier surrounded in drifting mist. Batman wonders how he'll ever find Robin, especially in all this fog. Suddenly, the creak of a hoisting block and tackle is heard. A bound figure materializes from above the mist, and Robin plummets towards the water below. That fiend! This could be the living Robin! I can't chance that it's just another dummy trick. Batman dives into the water to free Robin, and discovers the concrete weight around his ankles. Batman whips out his mini laser beam, telling himself not to panic, but then he sees a message on the concrete. Fooled again, Batman. Will tomorrow night be the real thing? Batman thinks, that evil, conniving sadist had me bite for a Robin dummy again. trying to save him from a watery grave.
And then he allowed the mannequin to fall to the bottom of the ocean. That mannequin had family.
Will remember you. Will you remember me?
Back on the docks, he wonders if a watery grave is the clue for tomorrow night, but thinks that that's the seaman's grave, Davy Jones' locker, which is where he just came from, the bottom of the sea. But hold on, he finally figures out that there's another burial place in Gotham for seamen who weren't lost at sea, St. Elmo's graveyard, patron saint of the sea.
Don't even question it. Just go with it. Just go with it.
Chapter 4, How to Twist a Robin's Neck. The following night at St. Elmo's graveyard, Batman discovers a crypt door that is open. Inside he finds a hanging Robin and shouts, "Oh no, Robin, not again! Again and again, and always a dummy, Robin! But this time, no note. That merciless ghoul. I'm being driven up a wall, a stone wall I can't penetrate."
At this point, it might actually just be easier to get a new Robin. The first death is the hardest, Batman. You'll get used to it. And besides, they always come back.
Abruptly, a gate falls down, locking Batman in the crypt, and a voice says, "Killing number 4, Batman. Want to try for 5? Batman cries out, "I'm imprisoned by an unseen executioner I can't even touch."
Now you're just being dramatic.
Batman grabs the bars. This is his final joke. No clue at all to his next move, which has to happen. To the real Robin. There must be a pattern to his murderous scheming. Think, Batman, think. Robin's life depends on it. Then his amazing reasoning skills kick in, and he decides he needs to get out of the crypt. Batman ends up using an anchor inside the crypt to open the gate and free himself. While he does so, he thinks, death row, murderers who have killed their victims by arrow, sword, drownings, and hanging. How many jails hold killers like that? Only one jail holds a foursome like that, Gotham State. But wait, there was a 5th killer, who I sent up. Batman gets out of the cemetery and calls the warden. The warden tells him, yes, 4 of them are still on death row, but the 5th was released a week ago on inadmissible evidence reversal. Your conviction, Batman. Emil Ravik. Batman is shocked. Ravik? The butcher? The inhuman fiend who chopped up his victims? The warden answers, afraid so. No way we could hold him. Not after the courts reversed his conviction on a technicality.
The technicality was that someone with severe mental issues that beats on the homeless and the mentally insane brought him in.
Batman is sure this is Ravik's doing, and there is no time to lose. He's not waiting for tomorrow night. His final revenge against me has to be the real murder of the Robin, in his own special way. Chapter 5, How to Chop a Robin. Batman races to find Robin in time, lost in his own frenzied thoughts. Ravik the Butcherer, a twisted killer with only one fixed idea in his head, to make me sweat and cringe as he must have done during those lonely months on death row waiting for his execution. But now I know where to find him. He'll return to the scene of his last slaying, the Waxworks Murder Museum. Meanwhile, Ravik looks on, telling Robin, yes, Robin, he's come at last, as I knew he would, your saintly protector, arriving to save you. A shame you can't hear me in your drugged state, nor witness your own death, as the Batman will.
If you know he can't hear you, why the fuck are you telling him this? Also, that mask? Fabulous.
Batman passes the wax sculptures trying to find any sign of Robin, when the lights are thrown on, and Ravik asks, looking for Robin, Batman? Then look, here. Oh no, Robin is in a guillotine. Look well, Batman, this is no dummy.
Not that dummies don't deserve the same rights and protections as the rest of us. No one is saying that.
He continues, it's the teen wonder in person, and when I trip this gleaming blade, I shall savor the look of horror on your face, as you helplessly watch his head roll into a basket.
Dark.
Batman cries, you can't. If you want to, revenge yourself on me.
Revenge yourself?
Kill me, not Robin. Oh no, my pleasure is in keeping you alive, so you can spend your remaining years as a gibbering idiot.
I think you're strongly overestimating how much a Robin's death is going to affect Batman. Yeah, he might go a little crazy for a while, go on a quest to try to bring him back, maybe alienate a few friends, but in the end,
He's still gonna be Batman. He has plenty of kids to go through. He hits the switch and the blade comes down, but Batman's mind is under his control, and in the half blink of an eyelid, Batman grabs the serving tray from the wax dummy and swings it at the switch, stopping the blade. Ravik lunges for an axe, yelling, "There are other ways to behead a Robin." Batman pulls out a sword. "Not unless you take my head first, Ravik." But the killer tells him to prepare to die and smashes Batman's sword. Batman says he's always prepared, but not at the hand of rabid dogs like him, and he grabs his mask and swings him around. But suddenly the killer's fate is torn out of the Caped Crusader's hands as he falls and lands on the scales of Lady Justice. I'm not sure if he's dead or not. Later, Robin comes out of his drug-induced fog. But Batman? Where am I? As close to death as I hope you ever get, son. That's some bullshit. He's close to death whenever he's around Batman. Bullshit. Robin says, "Ironic, isn't it, Batman? If I'd been awake through it all, this Robin would have died 1,000 deaths." Wait, did he call himself a coward? So that was another issue of Comic Book Storytime. Make sure you come back every week for a new issue. Besides that, we have comic videos every week. We have Star Wars videos and Game of Thrones videos. Make sure you like and subscribe.